We often look for solutions to our problems out there, in the external world. But what if the most powerful tool for changing your life is something you already have? Today, we're diving into the idea of mindset, or Xinyan, a concept from so many wisdom traditions that basically says our inner world creates our outer one. Let's see just how powerful this really is. It's a huge question, isn't it? Can one little thought, a fleeting idea in your head, actually change the entire course of your life? Well, the premise we're exploring today is that the answer is a huge, resounding yes. And we're going to break down exactly how that's even possible. So, where does it all start? The core idea is actually pretty simple, but it is so profound. It's that our entire experience of life, everything from our health to our happiness, it all begins with a thought. It suggests that it's not what happens to us that defines our life, but the mindset we choose to bring to what happens. This slide just lays it out perfectly. It's like a chain reaction. See, a single mindset or an intention isn't just some passive thought floating around. No, it's the spark that kicks off your next action. And if you repeat that action enough times, well, you've just built a habit. And those habits, all strung together, they literally become the architecture of your life. It's a straight line, from a silent thought all the way to your real, tangible reality. Okay, this right here gets to the very heart of it. Our reality is deeply, deeply personal. It's not this objective thing that's the same for everyone. The exact same event can happen to two different people, but the experience of that event can be worlds apart. It's all shaped by the mindset we bring to it. Let me show you exactly what I mean. This example makes it so real. We've all been there, right? Someone leaves you on read. The external fact is the same for everyone, but your internal world, it splits into two different realities. Mindset A immediately sends you down a rabbit hole of rejection, anxiety, and sadness. But mindset B, it just lets you stay calm, peaceful, understanding. The event didn't change at all, but your entire emotional world did, all because of that one initial thought you chose. All right, let's take this one step further, because this whole thing doesn't just mess with our emotions. Oh no, it gets physical. The idea that our thoughts have a direct, actual impact on our bodies, well, that's the foundation of what we call the mind-body connection. Just look at the difference here. A mindset that's constantly negative or anxious, that's our mindset A from before, it's basically bathing your body in stress hormones. And we know, over the long term, that can really weaken your immune system. But a peaceful, accepting mindset, it does the complete opposite. It creates an internal environment where your body's natural healing and repair systems can just do their job properly. This isn't just some fluffy idea. This is ancient wisdom that modern science is really starting to prove right. And that is the bottom line for this whole section. Of course, diet and exercise are absolutely crucial, but this way of thinking suggests that the most fundamental starting point for your physical health is your mind. To really change your body, you have to start by changing the thoughts that are running the show. The change literally begins from the inside out. Okay, so that's all great in theory, but how do we actually do this? How do we go from just, understanding the idea to actively shaping our own mindset? Let's walk through a super simple practical exercise that you can start using, well, right now. It's a simple 3-step check-in. Just a few times a day, just hit pause for a second and ask yourself, hey, what's my mindset right now? Step 2, try to figure out the thought that's behind that feeling. And then step 3, and this is the key, gently adjust it. And notice that word gentle. This is not about fighting your thoughts or forcing them. It's about gently guiding them in a new direction. So what does a gentle adjustment even look like? Well, if you catch yourself complaining, can you just pivot to find one tiny thing you're grateful for? If you feel your shoulders tensing up, can you consciously choose to relax them? If you find yourself criticizing someone or yourself, can you shift just for a moment to acceptance? Each one of these is like a tiny course correction, but when you practice them over and over, they will completely change your destination. And all of this brings us to our final and maybe the most empowering idea of all. The whole point of this isn't just to react to life a little better. It's to realize that you are the one who is actively creating your reality, moment by moment, with the incredible power of your own mind. This quote just sums it all up perfectly. Whatever I project to the universe will return to me. And don't think of the universe as some distant cosmic thing. Think of it as your own reality, your own perception. It's like a law of mental physics. What you send out is what you get back. The lens you look at the world through determines the world you see. And that projection we're talking about, it isn't some abstract energy. It's real stuff. It's the words you choose to speak. It's the kindness you decide to show or not show. It's the deep down beliefs you have about yourself and the world. These are the actual building blocks of your reality, and the world will consistently mirror them right back at you. So in the end, it all boils down to the simple, incredible power of choice. Every single moment is a fork in the road. You can choose the path of anxiety, and I guarantee you'll live in a world that feels uneasy. Or you can choose the path of gratitude, and suddenly you start to see beauty everywhere. It's about consciously choosing the mindset that will build the reality you actually want to live in. So I'm going to leave you with this one question to take with you. As you go through the rest of your day, today, what mindset will you choose? Because in every single moment, you are gently, but oh so powerfully, creating your world with that choice. Thanks for tuning in.